All right, we're going to work on doing something a little different this week, but I just want to continue to practice coding. So we're going to do, I think, a little project with a tower defense game. If you finished up your project for today and you want to move back to your own project that you're working on, that's fine. But I want you to get at least phase one done today. So phase one would be, if you'll notice, I've got a tower in here in the middle, and what it does is it rotates. I've got two guns, one on the right, one on the left, and I've notated that the active one is the one on the right. I put just a little red rectangle on there. If I hit spacebar, I not only get a projectile, but I get a projectile that has a direction to it. Notice I put an arrowhead on it. And if I shoot up, it shoots up. And if I shoot left, it shoots left. And if I shoot down, it shoots down. And so I guess I should have made Chief Ohio defending Champaign County from somebody. But this is the basic concept of what I want. Let's take a look at a little of the coding on it. Sprites and projectiles, pretty straightforward. I put in a background and added that to the room. The only thing in the room is the background and the object tower. So let's go look at the tower and the projectile coding. Not too bad today. I just used things that we've similarly used before. So instead of right and left, this is a shout out to Zeke. I used right and left being ORD K and ORD H. Get in the habit of using some other keys other than the arrow keys, just because you may want to use ASWD. But for right now, let's use ORD K and ORD H to mean left and right. So if right, instead of a movement this time, we're going to change image angle, and that's what rotates it. And if left, we also add things to image angle. Understand we're in a step function right now, so as long as we hold it down, that angle continues to change. Also in shooting projectiles, we use spaceboard, same as we had before for VK space. And if space, we just instance created XY object projectile. So pretty straightforward coding there. And then down here in projectile, a little differences. We just use a create event here, and we use some dot notation. So I didn't like the size of my arrows, so I resized them just a little bit here. So that's something you may not have to do. And then to ask them what direction they wanted to travel, I told them to mirror the object tower's image angle. So if you use dot notation, you can have them mirror another object, in this case, object tower. Speed is just straightforward. And then again, their image angle, I also wanted them to mirror object tower's image angle. And that means the projectiles will shoot in the same direction that the cannon is pointing, and they will also be oriented in the same direction the cannon is pointing for what we're looking for. And that's really all we had for today. And we'll move on later for phase 2, phase 3, whatever else. But so get this done today. Make sure you save it as a project called Project Tower. And then you can work on whatever else you were in the middle of last week. And other than that, we'll go farther tomorrow. Thanks.